All right, guys, here we are this morning. We got a little fun for you on a Gladiator. So this one's lifted about 3 or 4 inches on 40s. And here's what happens to your drive shaft when you lift your Gladiator or your JL and you don't do anything about replacing it. So first of all, you can see that the boot is ripped. It's all completely ripped. And then as the boot rips, the grease goes away. And then in this case, this was pretty extreme. This one's actually frozen. It won't even move. It's completely frozen solid. And then if you look over here, you can see where it's gotten kind of oblong from droop. So where this thing is frozen right here is where it sits at ride height. So that's why you guys got to change these drive shafts. So if you look down here at the angle that it's at, this is the angle it sits at when you're at ride height. And that's just sitting here on the wheels. So it froze like that and it made an awful racket, and it'll move if you force it, but it's pretty tight. So anyways, these drive shafts are, pretty flimsy anyways. And, we don't like using these on our builds. So that one's gone. And what we got here is we got a JE Reel 1350. We've been using JE Reel drive shafts now for about 25, 30 years, something like that. We've got a good relationship with them, and you've got this really nice new drive shaft. So on a stock Gladiator, you got this flange right here. We're getting rid of the flange. We traded out for a U-bolt yoke 1350, which goes to a standard U-joint with no adapter. Some guys will actually adapt the U-joint to an adapter that adapts to this, and we're not going to do that. We're going to actually replace the yoke. Then you got this nice bitchin' 1350 here. You got a 1350 double cardan CV. And instead of this transfer case yoke here, we're going to change it out to this 1350 yoke. So once we install the 2 yokes, we can install this new drive shaft, and this thing will be the bomb and ready to go. And with the 1350, the reason we use these instead of 1310s is you get a lot of droop out of them, and so they run a lot of angle, so it'll handle the droop of the Gladiator at full suspension droop, and it's just a great drive shaft. The other nice thing about these is these new ones that we get from JE Reel, they're non-serviceable. They're made out of a different alloy, and they're pre-greased, and you just run them. And we've had really good luck. We've been using these for about 6 or 7 years now. And nobody really greases them anyways, so you might as well get one that's non-serviceable since it's not getting done anyway. So anyways, there you go. That's the skinny on the drive shafts. And of course, JE Reel and Pomona, we use their drive shafts exclusively here at the shop. Every one of my Jeeps has got a JE Reel or 2 in there, and these things are great. We've run these for years and never had an issue. So if you guys have any questions about these drive shafts, give us a call. And we're going to go ahead and get this Gladiator all fixed up and ready to go. See you soon.